Welcome back to another Lifeless Tuesday podcast, the podcast where I probably am going to have a heat stroke if it gets any hotter in this room.
Me
Welcome
too,
back.
actually.
I'm exaggerating. It's not as bad, but like an hour ago, if we were recording then, I probably would have died. Like, I went to go get the mail and came back to my room. I walked out. I opened my window and just walked out because I thought I was going to die in here. It's only like 90, though, I think. It's
What?
hot, but...
90.
You know,
90. What's 90?
the number that comes after 89. That laugh is just pure pain.
Yeah. Hold on. 90. Oh, 32. That is toasty. That's too hot. I would actually
That's
perish.
too hot?
Yeah,
Okay, no.
Hold on. Now I
Okay,
gotta go back to
I
that
know
converter. Give me the converter.
Okay, you've been to California before, right?
No. Yeah. Yes.
You're gonna say maybe. You don't know if you've been to California.
I have.
No.
I have.
Okay, what month did you come? Do you know? Like, was it summer? Because 90 it's hot. Don't worry, I don't like it. But we get like low 100s to like close to 110s like as peak. So that's what we deal with like for weeks on end.
I know,
So, like,
but I have okay. So as
You're
I've
Canadian.
discovered, no, it's not that. I'm horrible at regulating my temperature, and for most people, like it's normal if you get overheated to feel like you're gonna throw up and die.
Okay, I
But
get
for
that
me-
with heat, but what I get like I don't say nauseous, but that nauseous feeling, whatever, when it gets like stuffy in the room, like when it's warm air just like trapped in the room, that's what gets to me more than just like direct heat. At least
No,
for
it's direct heat. And so for most people, that point comes later, but for me, so
me. It's immediate.
It's 21 degrees Celsius right now, but it's 69 degrees Fahrenheit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And that's cool. Like 70s are perfect here.
No, for me that's too hot. If I was out in the sun, I would be sweating my balls off and wanting to throw up and die. And that's how I was earlier. I just stopped
Okay, yeah.
sweating.
No, I don't get that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a cold person. I literally when I was growing up, I was the type where if I was like not even warm, but if I just wanted the cold, I would just put an ice pack on my forehead or something. I just enjoy cold weather, cold things, whatever. I enjoy it, but I can handle heat fine enough. I just don't like it, you know. Like my computer even has like a thermostat warning if my computer just explodes midway through a podcast.
Oh no.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, like this computer it runs fine, but it cannot like run anything past like beta Minecraft.
My computer
So-
slays.
I if like we ever get money from this or whatever, if it ever becomes profitable or you know whatever I have money to spend, I want to get like a good PC. Nothing crazy. I just want to run games casually and like maybe stream because that'd be fun.
The bare
Like,
minimum.
we need to do some. Well, yeah, but I want to do some streams with you. Like, there's some projects I know we've wanted to do, but I need to wait until I have like a better setup. Definitely. But
Yeah.
well, you told me a little bit about it outside of the podcast. But how's class been? Because I know you started like summer school, right?
Yes. So statistics, it's asynchronous and it's online. So I've only watched one class.
Oh, it's like the lectures you're watching, basically.
Yeah, I can watch them whenever
Okay.
I want. I have 6 videos to watch, and so far I've gotten 1 out of 6 done.
How long are they?
Oh, the first one was only 37 minutes because I was taking notes. It took me like an hour and a half.
That's not. Oh, hour and a half. Oh, I thought you were gonna say an hour.
No,
That's not too bad. I mean, I know like I would get tired of that, but it could be worse.
yeah,
Too, I guess.
but my music class, it's so hype. I'm loving it.
Yeah, you have like a full-on MIDI keyboard there too, don't you?
Yes, and
I was jealous of that. Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing with music, but when I was really like wanting to learn, and I still do, but I wanted to buy a MIDI keyboard like so badly, like one of the small ones, like for your desk. They're so
Yeah.
cool.
I'm probably gonna get one soon because I need it for teaching.
Oh yeah,
But
that and just for learning, you know what you're, you know, like in class for. You know,
Yeah.
too.
but the computer lab we're in is just like, it's insane. every computer is a Mac, so it's like that's an expensive room. We're not allowed to bring
I don't
food or
think
drinks in there for an obvious reason.
understandable. I've never
And
used a Mac before. I don't think. So,
I have my parents had one when I was a kid, um,
ah.
but like to get in, I have to swipe my student ID, and we can access it whenever we want, which is good because
Oh, so
some
it's
of the
like a I don't say public room, but like you can access it whenever. Oh, okay, I thought it was only for like
no
class hours.
security no security has to activate your student ID so you can access that room.
But no, I'm saying I thought it was like only when you were in class learning that it was available to you. That's
Oh
actually
no,
cool. I didn't realize
most
it was like available whenever.
no most computer labs are available whenever, just as long as there's not a class going on.
Oh,
But
that's
there's not going
pretty
to be
cool.
a class going on because it's the summer.
True, and if there was, you'd probably be at it because that's what you're learning anyway. So
Yes.
okay, that's
But
cool.
like, I was baffled being in that class because it's a music class. It's a 2000 level music class, so that means it's like second year music class.
Okay, yeah.
But there aren't any prerequisites for that class. It's just recommended you have a knowledge in music background, like a knowledge of music.
Music theory and stuff, like basics at least.
Not even music theory, just like you know
Music.
how to you know how things sound. But
Oh, yeah. Basically, do not go to this class if you're deaf.
yeah. But there was a lot of people that were in there that played instruments, but I was shocked at the amount of people that have zero musical experience. There's only like 10 people in the class.
No, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. A lot of the people in there were in a science degree. That's funny. And so the last lecture, so on Thursday, my last class, we we're going over like acoustics because it's like a computer music class, so we're making music
The
on the
digital
computer.
like workstation.
Yeah.
Like a doll.
We're using a lot of different programs. It's mostly just to like introduce you to the program so that you can do
Let me
what you
guess.
want.
It's going to be like GarageBand and Logic that you're going to be like learning on a lot because Mac, right? Aren't those like Mac exclusives?
Yeah,
Pretty
no,
sure.
there's a couple others that we're doing that are
Well, I
free.
believe that.
Yeah.
I know like GarageBand and like those are like the reason people buy MacBooks. Like a lot of the time, I know.
Yeah,
At
we're
least seen
we're
that.
gonna be using Logic and GarageBand, but I know how to use GarageBand because
I've
I
messed
have
with
an
it on my
iPad.
phone, but yeah, the only one I've used is which I know like nothing. What is it called? I don't even remember. Serato Studio, I think is that how you say it? Just because it's one of the free like DAWs that seemed pretty good, like features. I need to mess around with it more.
Yeah, but like the last lecture was all about music, just how it is and like what sound is and how acoustics work. And I was sitting there and I was like, I already know all of this because I learned it in physics 30 in high school, and then I learned it again in astronomy when I took astronomy last semester, and then I learned
At
it
least it's
again in the
even though it
spring.
might be annoying, but it's going to be easy. I start off at least.
No, it's
there's
so
that.
easy, and we're not even tested on the math. And I was like, bro, test me on the math.
I think you're the only person to want to be tested on math.
Yes.
I don't understand you.
Neither do I. But okay, then we had so the class is 2 hours and 45 minutes long. The first half is the lecture, and the second half is the lab period.
Okay.
And what we were doing, we were using, oh, I forget what it's called. Oh yeah, Audacity. We were using Audacity.
No.
And
Literally what we tried using before the podcast originally.
oh yeah, well I'm probably gonna download it because I could record
I haven't
on it.
downloaded it, but I know we were just confused on how, like, behind the scenes podcast. Yeah, we had no idea how we were gonna record. Yeah, at first basically, like we had no clue. Yeah,
No,
we
like,
throw things together last minute for anyone who
we
hasn't figured that out. 8
really
episodes
do.
in.
We really do. But so we were using that, and I know notes, and I know how to make music with notes. but we had to we had to make just like an app notification sound. But all we were allowed to use were like waves, sound waves. And I was
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
I cannot, because we had to choose the frequency. We couldn't choose the note name. And I
But
was
like you
like,
pitch it
the
up, pitch it
only
down, like all that type of stuff. Yeah.
oh man, the only frequency I know is 440 because that's what we tune our instruments to. So I was in shambles.
That sounds cool though. Like,
It was cool. Um it took me 40 minutes to make a 1 second long app notification. I don't
we
even
need
want to
hear
talk about it.
You know,
I
that new sub sound for Twitch.
oh I um I grabbed my USB and I plugged it and I was like, I'm saving this so I can show Kobe because this is my best work so
This
far.
is my magnum opus.
Oh my goodness. I
Uh,
almost lost my mind. I was the
no, that
last
sounds
person.
cool though. Yeah.
No, this is the worst part though. Is the
Oh.
40 minutes was just me trying to figure out what frequency I wanted because I didn't know what things sounded like. And so I did 440 and I was like, I think that's an A. I don't know. And so I did that. And then I just figured out the one split that I liked. And then I just copied and pasted it to like make it kind of like a loop because that's what satisfies human ears. That's why, like, if you play a scale,
Like repetition.
yeah, if you play a scale, say you're playing C major scale, and you end it on a D instead of C, you're gonna feel unwell. You're gonna feel anxious because that's not right.
It leaves it unfinished.
Yeah.
Basically, right?
Yep. And so that's what I did, and it actually took me like 5 minutes to actually put the whole ringtone together. I literally just could not figure out
It
what
was just-
note I wanted. Because I didn't know what frequencies.
The thing is, which I get just not understanding. I would not be able to do it right now either. I have no clue what I'm doing. But you're a perfectionist too.
I
That does
am.
not help this.
No, it doesn't.
I don't.
Because, oh,
I'm surprised this podcast has been released because we're both perfectionists, even though this podcast is far from perfect. But like, I'm surprised neither of us have been like, let's delete the episode. Like, just give up.
Yeah, like, oh man. And the professor came by me and he was like, because the class was pretty much over. And he was
Like,
like,
you're the only one in there. Lights are off.
yeah, it was really sad. He comes over and he's like, you doing okay? And on my screen, there's only one sound clip so far.
Eyes
Like,
bloodshot, crying.
yeah, and I was like, yeah, I'm fine.
Good introduction to class, huh?
Oh, I was the last person to leave the lab.
It sounds cool though. Like it's an interesting thing to learn. You know, even though that sucks kind of.
Yeah, I can't wait until we can use notes.
Watch like notes not be like for the first like the whole class or something like the first
I
half.
would. Oh my goodness, I would actually just drop dead.
But it teaches you something else that you didn't know, so it could be worse. But I get what you're why you're excited for notes. You know, it makes sense.
Yeah, there was. He played some of the like sounds that people submitted in time. Mine was obviously not in there. And one was like almost 3 seconds long, and it was like really pretty, and I was like, how? But then he picked it apart, and I was like, okay, good. Mine's the best, even though mine wasn't in there.
Notification sound, right?
Yeah.
I would lose my shit if I had a 3-second notification sound every time.
No, it was like a really complicated sounding one. Like mine, I only used 3 different frequencies. Theirs, I think, had a couple in there. But
yeah,
what we were working on to like get familiar with was if you cut the sound wave wrong, it'll sound like there's a click after it ends, and so that person's had clicks in it. Mine didn't.
So wasn't done properly.
Yeah, it wasn't done properly.
Yeah, that's interesting. Now I want to learn more. Like I might actually open like my DAW later and just at least messing around. Like it's something fun to do. You get to be creative, which is nice.
Yeah. And okay,
Um,
at Long and McQuaid, I went to Long and McQuaid because I needed to pick some stuff up because I'm teaching my friend viola, and
is that like a store there?
yeah, it's a music store.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'd never heard of it. That's
Oh
funny.
yeah, I had to get myself recording headphones too.
At
The
least your
options
mic
were
you could
like,
use for recording, right? Like Blue Yeti
yeah, well, I had to get recording headphones because we need a specific type of headphones that I did
for
not
hearing
have.
it.
Yeah, for
Oh, that
like the
sucks.
class.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for the class. Because if you're
I
playing
thought it
your
was like for
thing,
homework or something.
no. So I looked and there's a keyboard there that I can use for like just playing and practicing, but then there's a
Yeah.
recording option and I was like, I need it. I need it. I need that.
Uh, guys, 2 weeks from now, expect an EP out.
If I
Yeah.
get an electric violin, oh my goodness.
Start doing like a solo on violin.
No, violin and
No,
music
I
slays.
messing around.
I know.
No, I like violin, like especially like even just like non-classical music, like orchestra in backgrounds of especially hip hop, but also like some rock. There's just a lot that you could use it like in aid of. It's amazing. So like, I understand. Like, it's really cool.
Oh, well, yeah, and I learned about the different types of waves that you can use on the computer. The normal one is a sine wave, but there's like a square one, there's a triangle one. I was like, I was going off.
That sounds cool though. Like now, honestly, I want to learn more about it. Like I'm gonna have to ask you questions in the future.
Okay.
You know,
I don't know what I'm talking about.
it sounds like you do.
Took me 40 minutes to put down together a 1 second audio.
Honestly, still faster than what I think I could probably do. I don't know. Anyway, well, this is carrying on from last week, just kind of an update. So fitness, I said, like, guys will hold me accountable. I've so far did okay. Because I want to do 6 days a week. Right now I have 2 more days left because by the time we're recording this, I haven't worked out yet, and then tomorrow I haven't worked out yet, obviously. But I'm not getting every exercise I wanted in every day, but I'm at least getting a full set of one of them. Because I'm feeling like soreness from each one. I need to build myself back up to doing like higher like quantity of like sets or more intense workouts. But I am staying consistent with getting something done every day. Like my legs, it was leg day on. It was like 2 days ago, and I still like am pretty sore even getting up from them. So I feel happy with how it's going so far. Like I've held myself accountable with it, which I'm proud of. I don't know, how's fitness been going for you since you've moved in?
Good. I did leg day yesterday, and I'm not sore because well, I've been working out for like a bazillion years.
Yeah.
But like, because was doing home workouts for a while, and now I'm doing like gym workouts again because muscles. Anyway.
Yeah.
I don't get sore anymore, even if I like up the weight and do more reps and stuff. It's just because my body's used to it again.
No, back when I was like active with it, which was it was last year before, like, because I got sick towards the end of last year. I went on a trip. Like, stuff came up. I completely fell off track. But before that, I got a little sore like the night of maybe, but not even like the next day. It's just because I have not done it in months that like, it's kicking my ass a bit. Like my arms are sore, my stomach, fine. Like all I did was like I did like I think 100 sit-ups. So I want to do some planks because that's abs are today. So I'm gonna do planks and sit-ups to start. But I feel okay, but my legs and arms are like taking the hit. I feel like,
Yeah.
but I'm happy with at least keeping up with it. It's a start.
How long are your workouts?
Honestly, I don't have a time for it. Like I just have which right now I'm not even like I have a notes app where it's like I have different like workouts. I try doing like 2 or 3 different types of workouts in the day, like for arms, legs, whatever day it is, 3 like around it, and however much the quantity is of sets. Right now, I'm not even sticking to it like religiously because I know I'm just doing whatever my body can handle. I am not in the full swing like I was back in the day, so I'm just building up to it. Honestly, they're not too long, but like I don't know, because I do like pull-ups, push-ups, planks, sit-ups, squats, lunges. There's a few others that I'm forgetting the names of. But like those are like the ones that kind of rotate between, and depends how long the set is. Really, I can show you like a screenshot in a bit if you want.
Yes, like I have I have two workouts that I'm doing now. Like workout routines I'm doing now
Yeah.
because I was getting bored of the one I started like in the fall and last year, and so I'm like I want to do something different. So I'm doing the workout program my homie. Oh, whoops! I just doxed myself. I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
Getting yourself more work.
Oh my goodness.
While you're at it, I should just say like words I shouldn't say. Just like give you a lot to bleep.
Yeah, just like I put on the screen. Sorry, I had to bleep out this whole section. Oh
Or
my
then you
goodness.
just put like get a bleep sound effect from like I'm trying to think like a website, but wherever's like there's like sound libraries, you could do that. That's future use problem.
Yeah, that is future me's problem. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to hunt for that. Don't let me forget. Oh my goodness.
I'll send you a text soon as done.
But like, so I'm doing the workout program he made me is a 3-day split one, and the one I'm doing is also a 3-day split. So it's like 6 days. Perfect.
Yeah, because right now I might change it again. I used to take Mondays off because I was like, oh, starting the week off, I don't want to have that on top of starting school or whatever. But I'm going to take Sundays off just so I could have like a full rest day, like just chilling, not having to even think about anything. And so far, or I haven't got to Sunday yet, but I feel like it's going to work. Like I'm happy with the how the schedule is going for it,
Yeah.
at least.
I feel like I need to take more rest days than you do because of the intensity of my workouts, but I don't.
Oh, definitely. Right now, honestly, it might be better for me to take like 2 rest days instead, because I'm feeling like I'm not doing anything intense. Like pull-ups are the most intense thing, really, which they're a taxing workout, but not like I'm doing like 100 of them. It's not anything crazy, but since I have not worked out in so long, I feel the burn way more than before. So almost it's better for me to take rest days right now. But I'm kind of trying to not push myself, but just keep going until like I really think I do need the break. I guess.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
could
know.
always do active rest days.
Where are those?
You just go on a
I'm
walk
actually. Oh,
instead
okay.
of doing
Well,
nothing.
which honestly, yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
But not like a
For
short
my
walk, but like maybe like an hour or 45 minutes.
funny enough, okay, like, well, I have not got to it. Just I've not really had the chance, yet. But on my leg day, I do have 30-minute walk at least. Usually, I do 30-minute to an hour walk, But that's like for my leg day. How long I do a walk. I need to do it
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Like there was some like sketch dude like walking around here though, so like you know what, I'm gonna like just keep like my little like pocket knife on me. I don't know, but yeah, walks are just outside of even exercise, they're just refreshing. Just getting fresh air. I would say see greenery, but it's all like dirt here. But just I don't know, it's nice. Like you get to see a tree. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
always for your mental health and for physical health. It's always refreshing.
Walks
Definitely.
walks are the best.
Yeah. I
Like
want to
they're
do more walks.
yeah, they're also like the easiest form of cardio that doesn't make you want to perish and die after 5
They're
seconds of it.
the easiest workout in general too for people that
Yeah.
like trying to lose weight at first. Like people like the I'm trying to think. I don't have any examples. Like just people overweight that are like have a hard time doing workouts in general. Walking is one of the things that you could build up to. Like it's just walking is so versatile. Because then you could move into jogging, running, or if you get like or it's biking. But if you have one of the stationary bikes, actually get a bike, treadmills. There's just a lot to do with it. It is very versatile.
Yeah, walking is so hard for me. I don't know why.
It's
I'm
not hard for
broken.
me because I just put a podcast on or like some music, or sometimes I'll go with my mom too. So we'll just talk, or I'll just listen to something and just walk for a bit. Like I'm not going to say exactly where, but like I have a little area where I could walk. Like I walk to like basically like a corner street, down the ways, whoever, and come back. That's about 30 minutes to an hour, depending how long I take. If I take any other like not shortcuts, just like a different trail. It is good. Like it's a good little path.
Oh, walking isn't hard for me because of boredom. Walking, it's painful.
Oh, yeah, fair. I don't know,
Walking,
but even that, it's fine for me.
walking, I feel like for me is the most taxing workout for my body.
Really,
Yes, because
the one
of
that
all of my brokenness.
brokenness.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's bad.
like I'd say it's between like three that are like I don't want to say least favorite, but like most taxing slash least favorite depending. Planks, I hate them, but I'm fine with them. I honestly I should lower my plank and like do bigger sets but less time because I'm doing like 1 minute planks. They are tiring, but I could do them. That and then what's it called? I'm forgetting the workout it's called. Oh, pull-ups. Yeah, like exhausting, but I could do them. And then squats. I feel squats like right after I do them. Like they're tiring for me, but I don't mind doing them either. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's just I don't know. Like short walks are easy, but I don't even know how to explain it. Sometimes I just have to like. Some days I can do my workouts even if my hips are hurting, but I can't
Yeah.
walk because
That's
walking.
fair. Just it's different movements for your
Yeah,
body. Is
and
that
walking
I
is the
get that
hardest
in
one.
theory. That surprises me. I would think like I don't know your I need to see your workout routine, but I wouldn't picture it being the hardest. But I could understand like where you're coming from. But
Yeah.
anyway, since like the fitness thing kind of worked this week, because even though like it's not even like people holding me accountable, I just don't want to look like a dumbass saying like, "Oh, I'm going to do this thing next week." Oh, I didn't do it. Like saying it out there, it makes me like be like, "Okay, I need to get it done." At least in some capacity. So
Yeah.
hold me accountable this time. I just need to get school stuff done. Like, let's see. I want to get English, labs, spreadsheet, Rosetta Stone lessons, and art. I'm just like making a checklist. Like I want to get a good majority done, like all those assignments. So like I'm just like gonna hopefully stay up on top of them because I will look like an idiot if I don't now.
I need to do
But
statistics because I think first assignment dropped today. I don't really. I'll know how to do it because I did statistics, but dropped it.
like if we have time, like one of these days, like well I guess we'll have time when we're doing it, but we should do like one of those like homework calls again, just like when we're getting stuff done. Like I'm down if you
Slay.
want.
Yes.
Because yeah, there's a few stuff that I could just do like easily without I don't have to think as much about and just sit here doing it. Also, this isn't really holding me accountable because I was gonna do it anyway, but I most likely I'll have uploads on YouTube or like at least one upload like by the time this podcast is out or a few days after. I don't know. I want to start uploading on my channel just so it's not inactive. My last video is like I don't know how long, 7, 8 months ago, and it's me eating mac and cheese. But I'm gonna start a Minecraft series. Okay, it's really like I mentioned recently that it's like for 2 weeks just like grind Minecraft and then like you get bored of it. But I just want
Yeah.
to start like those old school like I don't know which like YouTubers you grew up with necessarily or if you did, but those old school like 2010s, early 2010s, mid 2010s Minecraft YouTubers where it's very little edits or no edits, just a chill 20-minute video. Give me a second.
Everything's falling apart.
I'm getting flashbacks to episode 2 already. The fire alarm's going off because he's cooking tacos.
No, remember when you said in the you had to go check
What?
the door and like if
Oh,
you didn't like the house was burning down or something. Oh my goodness, that's funny.
no, my day already started with like when I was laying in bed. Like I was already up because I get up at 7 a.m. whatever, for school, just waking up. But my day started at like 7:15, 7:20 because the fire alarm's going off. Him making breakfast, so I had to run down. It's the house not on fire, just the smoke from it, whatever,
Yeah.
like the oil. But I had to like get a pill and like wave it away from the fire alarm. But yeah, but Do we take like a break for like 15 minutes and then get back to it?
How? What is going on with those tacos?
He's like he has so much oil he cooks with. That's why. Like like the pan has so much. Like it's probably going to keep going off. Like it does for like all the time when he cooks. Where was I even at? Oh, I was gonna say like those old like unedited Minecraft videos, whatever. I was like, I'm going to do that. Just chill 20-minute videos where you get to chill, just do something casual. I feel
Yeah.
like that could be fun. Like I miss, even though I like current YouTubers we have in this generation, but I miss the old school like YouTube to an extent. Like I've been watching old YouTubers, like or their old videos at least. Like I miss that era. So I kind of want to do something similar to it. So I'm probably going to record that today. I just have no idea what to name the series. I'm just going to name it like stained denim jeans. I don't know. That's the title of the series now.
I like it.
Like I'm going to jump out my window. This is horrible.
Oh, I
Like
can
I
jump
don't.
off of mine onto the balcony and then off of the balcony, but only break my legs because I'm only on the second floor.
You thought that out too much.
I think it out
Like
every day.
I know we're going to have to do just some cuts, bleeps, whatever. But this is going even without the editing, it's going to be a mess. You guys, you know what? Screw it. You guys listen, watch. This is your fault. The people listening, it's your fault. You listen to us. You're feeding into this. I don't know.
I can't believe I doxed myself. This is what happens when I'm trying so hard not to name someone and then I just dox
You named something
myself.
completely else.
Ugh.
Okay, well,
My
do you
brain
want to
can
get
only
into
handle so much.
fair enough? Do you want to get into the main topic of this, or I don't say main topic, but the arguably biggest one, whatever?
The
Because I have a
reason
lot
we're
to talk
here.
about.
Oh man, I want my cinnamon sticks.
I, I, I give up at this point. Okay, we'll have you start because if I have to mute my mic, you know what? It works that way. But dreams. So, I've been well, I haven't even lucid dreamed at all, but I've been interested in it.
I see.
I'm gonna. I'm killing myself in game, in Minecraft.
Oh
But
man.
okay, so I want to learn how to lucid dream. Whatever. I haven't practiced as much, but I heard about keeping a dream journal. How that helps. Just keep track of your dreams. You remember them better. You're more in tune with it. Whatever how you want to say it. So I started like the last week and a half.
Oh man.
Like I don't know why you're laughing. This is gonna be hell for you. Like tonight or tomorrow when you have to edit.
Bold of you to assume I'm gonna edit the short pauses. I'm just gonna edit the
Fair
long
enough,
ones.
but you need to figure like yeah. Honestly, I still don't know if like we're causing hearing damage for them. So good luck figuring this out.
Oh
At
no,
least
it's
you're
not
recording a
that
day
loud.
early. Okay, I like I'm not. Like it's loud for me, so I didn't know if it's like blaring. But good luck figuring out that. Like at least we're recording a day early.
Oh man.
I'm going to break the damn fire alarm. I'm getting a hammer. I'm going to smash that thing in pieces. Okay. Well, lucid dreams. Dream. Journal. Dream. To have dreams. Go.
Um,
I'm losing my sanity. Well,
I do not.
dreams. Do you have them?
Well, that's a bold statement. So like,
Well,
for the
I thought I barely dreamed beforehand, so like it depends. Some people don't dream much.
oh, I really do not dream much. Most of the time
Oh,
when I
okay.
sleep, it's just darkness and then I wake up. But I can sleep through anything. So I think I might just be dead in that moment. Because the only time I remember my dreams is when I am like awake. But I'm sleeping, but I'm awake.
That sounds confusing.
Basically, like for people that know, when you don't dream, sometimes you don't feel as well rested. And that's
Wait,
how
really?
I've always been, yeah, for a lot of people.
I didn't realize that before. Like it's, I feel like I have small dreams, but I don't remember them often. Like, or it's like very inconsistent. Like I'll go through patches where I have a few, and then I'd have like none for weeks on end. It depends. But
Yeah, I assume I dream, I just do not remember them, probably because I sleep so intensely. Like I've slept through the fire alarm going off.
Oh yeah,
One
you
time,
love sleeping at my house then, huh?
well, yeah, one time I slept through a rag on the table spontaneously combusting.
Wait, what?
That's a different story.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
either way, like I've lost track of where I was so many times because I'm at my breaking point.
Well, you were talking about you want to learn how to lucid dream. I don't.
Yeah,
That scares the crap out of me.
you
Because
don't want
my
to learn how to lucid dream?
no, because the dreams I have when I'm not trying to lucid dream are terrifying enough, which is probably why I
Yeah,
forget them too.
that's understandable, but also you're in control more or less, of lucid dreaming depending on how good you're at it. So that might be better. Or one thing though, I hear if you lucid dream, it's not as like well resting of sleep. So it's not something I want to do consistently. Just experience it more or less.
Yeah.
But the last week, like week and a half, I've been keeping track of every dream I wake up. If I have one, if I remember anything, I just go to my notes app, write literally whatever I remember. It's like so incoherent.
You know, now that I think about it, the dream I texted you about that I had, I think I might have been lucid dreaming it because
Like,
I
were you in
remember it.
control of it?
Yes, I think I might have been in control of it, except for the
Okay,
ending, and that's probably why I woke up at 5 a.m.
so that could be like I've never even been close to lucid dreaming. I don't think I just have my dreams are bizarre. Like I've about I don't know if I'm going to go over all seven, but I have a lot of dreams like from this last week. Like some of them just make no sense. Like, do you want to go over your dreams, or should you? I go over some like small ones real quick, and then you could go over if you like go back and forth.
Well, hold on, I'm thinking. So I think when I
Okay,
was a
sorry.
kid, when I was dreaming more, I think I was lucid dreaming. Like I could.
Uh huh. Like, were you like basically like, in control of like what you like? If you thought like, okay, I want to have this, like you were able to like imagine it while in dream. Like, were you aware you're dreaming, more or less, I guess.
Yes. All the
Okay,
time,
so
actually, all the
that's
time.
lucid dreaming then, or close enough to it, because like one of the other things I've learned for lucid dreaming, which I don't know much about it, I'm not like very informed on it. It's just something that seems interesting to me. Like you check your fingers, like see, make sure you have all five fingers, whatever. Because in your dreams, like something about like fingers, like you just can't like imagine it as properly, like they look off.
Mhm. Mhm.
So like, is that's a way to know like, okay, I'm awake right now. Like you're aware. You could check in your dreams subconsciously. You're aware if you're dreaming or not. Like little telltale signs like that. I'm forgetting what it was. Like something with the sky. That or mirrors. Like something like that. Just things that your imagination can't process, like
Mhm.
fully for whatever reason. So if you're aware of dreaming, which I usually am not, I don't know if I ever have been, then that is a form of or fully like lucid dreaming, from my understanding. At least.
Yeah. You should go
But
first though, because the
I'll.
dreams I'm gonna tell you about are gonna be they're trippy.
Oh no, you're saying that? I told you I haven't told you what this dream is about. It's like I have like four dreams in one for this one. I have to scroll down a decent a bit to get like see it all in my notes app. It's so long. I'll do some short ones, and then you could go over a few. I'm not going to go over every single one, but I'll do some like my favorites
I
or weirdest ones.
like I only have two I can go over because I do not remember any at all.
Well, okay, we'll see how this goes. It's kind of like play by ear then. Well, this one is so short, I don't even remember much. Or clearly, it's like two sentences. Someone teaching Blarg things to say in Spanish. One of them started off with "I mean, I meant." That's where I ended. Like, I
Oh
don't even
man,
know. Like Blarg is a YouTuber I watch. Like, just someone's teaching us Espanol, I guess.
let's go.
Yeah, let's go bilingual. I, I I have no clue. Just like I don't know if was I watching it. I watch him often, but like did I watch him before I went to sleep? I don't remember. So there's that one. Like I want to know what else happened, or if that was the end of it. It was a short dream. Then this one's boring, but I was about to take a shower, but my uncle decided to clean the toilet, so I had to wait and was annoyed that I had to take it the next day. There's that one. I don't know. That's like the most realistic type one, I
Yeah.
guess, that could happen. Um, Let's see. Okay, this one's like two dreams kind of in one. Like that's what happens. And a lot of people have this, but it's not even like there's any correlation. Like I'll have a dream about something, then I magically appear in like some other thing, but it's all in one dream. Like it's never like there's no like connection to them. Like oh how I got there. But I just have like multiple dreams in one. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Someone made a super mini Australian Lego set with a kangaroo. It was holding some blue drink. I told Nick, Yugi, you guys know her from like the fan art, like early on. I mentioned her, yeah, a friend of mine, and her friends about it while in line at Target or something. They said how the drink is only in Canada and Antarctica. I don't know. I was driving home with PB through mountains. It was 100 degrees out, but the weather changed a lot. Also, PB randomly offered to send me $90 saying because I deserved it, but I said no.
That probably would happen. That's actually real.
Yes, but we're both broke, so that isn't happening.
Oh, nope. I'm really weird with money. But it probably
No,
wouldn't
I
have
am
been
too.
$90. It might have been like 50.
It might have been 90 cents.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if I said it on podcast. I was telling you before the podcast. So, like, even when we're not doing the podcast, I just think about it a lot because I just brainstorm ideas. Like, I have the notes app with hundreds and hundreds of ideas. Just if I think of it, even like I have like random like barbecues. I don't know. Like I think of like a random thing that could be a topic. Throw it in the notes app. So I'm thinking about the podcast way more than is healthy probably. So I think that's why I'm like realizing I'm having dreams relating to like where you're in it in some weird way or like Canada. Because well, obviously I'm thinking about the podcast a lot. It's like it's weird. Do you
Oh,
want? Should I go over the? Let's see. I'm trying to think what. Okay, you know what? Go over one of your dreams. I'm gonna figure out which one. Like I'll go over next because I have a few others. Like those. Those
okay.
are the tame ones, by the way. Like they get weirder.
I'll I'll go over the dream I had that woke me up at 5 a.m. yesterday. I'm still mad about that. But now that
You're
I think
salty
about
your
it
dream.
more, now that I think about it more, it's trippy. It's trippy. Hold on, I gotta go look at the text I sent you to make sure I don't forget anything. But I didn't
This is
even.
the most scuffed ass podcast we've ever done. Like I thought episode 2 was bad, or actually it was. Episode 1 or 2, just don't watch. Don't listen to them. Like those don't exist. We started in episode 3,
Yeah.
but this, okay, it's as scuffed as those episodes, but like we're more used to it, so it's like it's in a better setting. Like at least it's not happening now. But like, bro.
Okay. So I didn't go into full detail when I sent you the message, but
Okay.
so I, since I do not dream and it's just black until I wake up, it's really, really, really easy for me to identify when I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
And so, what I remember, what I remember is not the beginning of the dream, but it's probably when I started realizing that this is a dream.
When you became aware of it.
Yep. So, I was driving on the highway with sunglasses on at night, and there was a person in the passenger seat, but I do not know who that person was. And in the distance, I remember passing cars and stuff like I was actually driving.
Okay.
But I didn't know why it was so dark. Like I couldn't even see when I was passing, I couldn't even see the brights very well, and I couldn't really.
The brights.
Yeah, the brights. That's what they're called when you're driving, like the lights when you turn.
Oh.
On the.
Like, I didn't realize
you turn
that was
on
a
your
term.
brights.
Okay, I've always known them as lights. Okay.
Yeah, but I've driven on the highway a lot at night.
Fair enough. Especially with how long you had to drive in Canada, it makes sense.
And I'm sensitive to the light, so driving when it's dark outside is better for me. But it's bad, but I like it. So at this point, I look into the field. So where I live when I'm driving on the highway, there's a whole bunch of fields and scary stories of things that live in the fields.
Yeah,
And so I was
like
looking,
urban legends and stuff.
yeah, I was looking into the field and I saw this white glowing orb. And it was very far away. And I was like, okay. But then I'm driving some more and I I look at my passenger and I'm like, I think I need to take off my sunglasses because I can't see very well. And so I take them
Why were
off.
you wearing sunglasses to begin with?
I don't know, but when I said I think I need to take them off is the moment I realized I was driving with sunglasses on.
Okay,
Um,
so they didn't know in the dream at first. Yeah.
yeah, but this is when my brain was like starting to work and I was aware that I was dreaming and I was like, I have sunglasses on. I can't see. I need to take them off. But then, so like I turn to the passenger in my car and I say that. And then immediately after I take off the sunglasses, I'm standing in the void pretty much. And in front of me are four glowing orbs that are different colors. And then I wake up.
That sounds like something that would happen in real life for you. I believe that's
Oh,
like true to Canada at this point.
yeah,
But like
that
I
was
think of you
wild.
like not realizing you're wearing sunglasses, it seems realistic to me.
Yeah, because when I drive in the daytime, I have to wear sunglasses or else
Yeah,
it
so you're not
hurts
blinded.
so bad.
No,
No,
I get that.
even when it's cloudy outside, it's too bright.
Are there a chance of meatballs? Sorry,
Yes.
bad joke. Oh, I found a dream in here. I have no memory of this one. This is the most okay. I have like weirder dreams, like how long they are and like where they go. This one's so weird. It's concerning. If you want, like, do you have any that was the end of that dream you said, right?
Yeah. I just cannot get over how I cannot figure out who the passenger was because they're like it was a person, but I do
It
not know who
probably
they are.
it could be a stranger too, because like if you've seen anyone's face subconsciously, like you could just be a random person you don't know, like in your life, but like
Yeah.
that's seen like before. I think that's a
Yeah.
thing. You know?
But when I
This one,
saw the orbs,
oh,
I was alone. It's wild.
yeah, that sounds like a weird ass like short story like that we'd write. It sounds cool, but
Yes.
concerning. You know what? We need to like. Well, we'll talk about this another time, like this as a topic. But we need to get back to writing those short stories, and you need to use that for one of them.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
But okay, this one it makes no sense. Not even like what I wrote. But me and PB and me talking about what we could do as a surprise for our viewers while we're on break. I mentioned live streaming or challenges. PB talks about tattoos they have. While I made a bad joke saying pick, prick, pick. I don't know. We then interlock toes while I hang off my bed like it's a hammock. I say how it's comfortable, and PB says something about sleep. It ends there. I don't know what. I have no. I feel like I smoked crack before I like go to bed at this point. Reading these out,
Oh my goodness. That's absolutely insane. I've
and like
toast with a lot of people though, so.
no, honestly, like the toe thing, that definitely is because of you always talking about toes. So that makes sense. But what I think I smoked like crack before I like went to bed. Like I don't understand.
Oh
And
my
that one,
goodness.
like the podcast part, okay, I'm thinking about the podcast a lot, whatever. But like, what? Like
Oh
I'm just,
man. That reminds me of a dream
uh,
Kobe told me about when we were first starting to date.
yeah,
And I listened to a lot of Billie Eilish. Kobe hadn't really listened to much Billie Eilish before he met me.
uh
Um
huh.
and so he's telling me about his dream he had. And it was all I remember of him telling me is that he was cuddling Billie Eilish on a mattress. And I was like, I wish that was
Wait,
me.
what? Billie Eilish cuddling?
Yeah, cuddling Billie Eilish on a mattress.
I think you had a thing for Billie Eilish instead.
No, I was like,
Oh.
he could. I knew, like, he did not feel bad about telling me that because I'm
Oh
jealous.
no, like
Like,
it's
I wish that was me.
yeah, but it's a dream too. It's like
Yeah, it's so funny.
like some people that get upset like you cheated on me in my dream. Like shut up. Like those people like those are like horoscope people that concern me. Like those
Yeah.
types. um. Okay, you know what? Should I go over the longest dream that like sparked me even doing this as a topic? Like
Yes.
this one's weird as hell. Like, okay, Yeah, I'm going to paraphrase some of it because it's so long and just it has like 100 things in it. I was waiting on the stairs for Taylor Swift to bring me out for her Eras tour. She then brought me out and I had some weird red onesie on and made me hide behind bushes in my front yard as some sort of scare. I don't know. Like, okay, this is the concerning story already. Continues talking for a bit and crawl around, then I come back inside. Like that, I don't even. That's where that part ends. I don't like. I've seen clips from the Eras tour because everyone's posting them, but like, I don't understand where that came from. Okay, then let me see. Okay, eventually I come inside and I'm doing the podcast with you. We're talking about Hospital from SpongeBob before my dad and the rest of the family interrupt me, causing me to end the podcast abruptly. This sounds similar to today. I go upstairs to my room feeling annoyed. That's where that podcast area like ends, I guess. After some time, I get scared by my computer because I heard Toby and David, some friends of mine, talking in Discord about something to do with Overwatch. I get my mic and join them. My mute button was green. Like I had need to mention that it's red, the Blue Yeti one. And then join Overwatch match as Tracer. Mentioned something about layering audio, which I was going to talk about. Then my mom came in and muted my mic. That's where that ends. I'm randomly driving somewhere in LA area on the run. Calling my uncle. He's talking about it's not worth coming with me and getting caught for a felony. And then reminisce over some places we used to eat at with my grandma and family. The call eventually ends. I drive through some fence to get to a little restaurant that I'm going to. I fix the fence so the cops don't know I'm there. I recognize the restaurant from a prior dream. Like, I don't know. Greet the lady up front before heading inside. I pay for all you can eat breakfast. I was going to use my card before I saw I had a $60 bill, which was the total, so I gave it to her. Okay, $60 bills exist now. I grab back other bills and things I gave her before I realized I had the exact amount. She mentions about having a new card with them, possibly. I guess like a rewards card. I don't know. So I look for it and hand it to her and get a discount or something. While she does, I put my things away in my wallet, some of them being random cards and maybe foreign money. She then walks over to me and points at a poster or ad saying something about therapy and telling me how I don't need anything wrong with me to go. I say how I could go and just say I'm stressed about for my job, and that's where it ends. It's like there's like 20 dreams in that. Like that's the first dream I had when I start my dream journal.
Oh, I have. Okay, when you're dreaming, are
Yeah,
you in like first person or
first
third
person,
person?
or at least I think this dream was in first person because like I mean from what I remember, like me going into like the restaurant or like the little pieces I have memories of fully or enough of. It was I think it was in first person at least. What like you? Is it third person?
Most of the time, yeah. When I was driving, it was first person, but then
I don't
when I was in the field with the orbs, it was
I don't know if
third
I've had
person.
any like out of all these dreams. I don't remember every single one, obviously, or like them fully at all. But I don't think I've had any third person dreams really. If I do, I don't
Oh,
remember them. They're usually first person for me for some reason.
I
But
feel
that
like
dream it was concerning.
I feel like the point it becomes third person is when I realize I'm
You're
dreaming.
dreaming
Yeah.
because you're like out of body, like more or less. That makes sense. Since I'm not aware I'm dreaming in the moment, I think that's why I'm in first person, probably. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Like that's literally the first like I was like, oh, the night before, okay, I'm gonna like I had a notes app ready, like okay, dream journal, whatever. First dream I had, like when I started this all, like like that was a long like start.
Yeah.
I'm so confused about different pieces of it. Like some of them just like came out of nowhere because like Toby, like I haven't talked to him in ages beforehand. I don't think David I talked to on occasion. Like then like Taylor Swift, like I barely listened to her. Like I saw clips. Like none of them made sense. I'm trying to
You
think like
dream
oh
you see me in your dreams more than my friends actually see me in real life.
mood though. But no, I think if I did it like a few months ago before the podcast, it would definitely not be that way. It's because I'm thinking the
Oh, yeah.
podcast ideas so much. You know what? Let me see if I have one more dream I could go over. I'm trying to see if there's any good ones. Like
I still got one in the tank.
I have one more of like me actually being in Canada, but it's like a pretty like like what is it called like not much happens in the dream. It's me landing at the airport, and like I mentioned something about a Beatles bus, and that's like the like peak of it. Go over yours.
Okay, so okay, I've never told you about this, so this is gonna be your real reaction in real time.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. So
You're saying that like we are capable of like faking it. Like we are not good enough actors. We cannot fake stuff on here.
no, we really can't. Oh my goodness. Um. So when I was a kid, I had these reoccurring dreams, and they reoccurred like almost weekly. Um. And they stopped around the time me and my sister became teenagers.
Okay.
So I me and my sister are standing at the top of the stairs, and we jump off the stairs and we levitate and we float around and we're like controlling it and stuff. And so like that's not a crazy concept for a dream. Like
Yeah.
it's
I've
whatever.
had weird dreams, like I won't say supernatural, but like strange stuff in that sense before. You know,
Yeah. But obviously like the dream isn't the same every time. Like sometimes we float in different ways or like we're
different
standing.
settings or
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it's the same setting every time. And
Oh,
it's
okay.
in the house. It's in the house that my parents have right now, which is the house
Your
I
old childhood home.
gained
basically, right?
consciousness in.
Yeah.
So the the dream for me is in third person, and I'm pretty sure that I was definitely 100% controlling what I was doing in it.
Huh. I've never had any reoccurring dreams that I have knowledge of. Like the most would be like the dreams of like you're falling and wake up, you know, but never
No,
like the
but
same
this
exact thing.
no,
That's
but
weird.
this gets crazier because
Oh, okay.
I was telling my sister about the reoccurring dreams that I had of us jumping off
She
the
had them too.
stairs and floating. She had them too, and I'm pretty sure we had them on the same nights.
Nah. Like there's a murder at your house or something. I'm convinced.
Oh my goodness, it's like
Like
oh
you
my
like this is like prophetic like dreams you're having. Like
goodness.
you're just going to start imagining like you're living the life of whoever like lived there like 100 years ago or something.
That's why I'm concerned about the orbs. And
It's
like
coming back to get you.
no, my sister and I have had some pretty wild things happen to us. Like one time we were at home, we were in my sister's old bedroom upstairs, and we were
Yeah.
playing with some old walkie-talkies. Oh my goodness. And we were home alone, and this was around the time we were watching like those like ghost videos and like conspiracies and
Oh,
stuff.
like the ghost caught on camera. Like yeah. Like the,
Yeah.
I know like those YouTube ones. Yeah.
So my sister and I are standing across from each other in the room where we can see the walkie-talkies in each of our hand.
Okay.
Her hand is off of the talk button.
Yeah. Like
It's
because you have like this button on the side, right? You push
Yeah.
in.
and my hand's off of the talk button. And we were connected on the same channel.
Mm-hmm.
And her walkie-talkie, a voice comes out of it and it says, "Help me, I'm outside."
Was it her voice or someone else's?
No, it was someone else's voice. And that's never happened since. It's never happened ever. Like, no one's ever gotten onto our walkie-talkie channel because I think that might have been like they were fancy walkie-talkies, but they were not like the best walkie-talkies.
I actually have a story kind of similar, but I don't remember it completely. It was not like not scary, but I have walkie talkies too. Like they're pretty decent ones back in the day, you know. But me and my friend, like my best friend back in the day, I don't know what it was like, early mid 2010s, like I guess mid 2014. I'm just throwing out a year in that range, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we're using them because we're hanging out, we're playing, we're young kids. I don't know if I was outside or like upstairs or like we were in different areas. We were talking on them a little bit. Someone else's voice came through. Like I thought they were talking to me. Like it wasn't anything like scary, but like it sounded like someone else was using them, same frequency, whatever. And then like I came in like, I'd be like I don't know if I was annoyed or like something. I asked like Like, what are you doing? Like, and they weren't using them. Like, it wasn't like, oh, they were lying. Like, it's a legitimate, but was legitimately someone else. So I think someone got on the same frequency as us or whatever, like using the same, or not same walkie-talkie, but similar one. And like, it was weird. That's never happened again. But also, I don't
Yeah,
use walkie-talkies in my
that's
day-to-day
why.
life, but
Oh,
uh,
that's why I'm like so tripped out. Is because um, this was around the time that people weren't really like if you needed help and you were outside, you
yeah.
would just call someone. This was
Or
like
you'd scream,
we were
yeah.
we were
Why would you have a
older,
walkie-talkie?
and I
Yeah.
know things about frequencies and stuff because we learned about those in physics. That person would have to actively change the frequency.
Yeah, you'd have to change it back, like, if trying to find someone on the same frequency as you, trying to get, like, find anyone. Like, also, no one, like,
Which
unless
makes
you're like
it
a
even
park ranger,
scarier.
but, like, unless you're a park ranger or something like that, of course, like,
Mhm.
who carries walkie-talkies with them, like, a day-to-day life? Like, I don't take it, like, because you have to have it on, too. It's not like you can have it off and, like, someone says and you hear it turn it on. No, like it makes no sense to use that as, like, an backup thing. Like, or like a backup, like a safety thing. It makes no sense because unless the only way I can think that makes sense, it's a crazy coincidence, is if they were saying it to someone else that they knew that also had a walkie-talkie they were using. So there's like two people using it at the same time,
Yeah.
and it's happened to be the same frequency. It's weird though. That is weird as hell. Like, you have some crazy stories that I'm surprised I haven't heard. Like, I'm concerned for you.
Yeah.
uh,
Man,
I know. Oh.
did I ever tell you about the time my sister and I had were watching spooky videos as we did? Um,
Uh,
and we were home alone, as we were usually,
yeah.
and it was like late, and we hear this huge crashing like sound come from around the basement area, and we were upstairs. Oh my
Oh
goodness,
hell
we
no.
were so scared. We called our parents and said, "You gotta come home right now," but they were like, "Nah, we're busy." And I was like,
Because like you
"Bruh,
both heard it. It wasn't like one of you heard it, right?
no, it was really, really loud."
Did
And
something fall or?
oh,
You...
hold on, I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
And
There's more
so
to it.
there is lore. So I was scared out of my mind, and my sister, she she grabs a kitchen knife. She puts me in my parents' bedroom, and she's like, "Wait here, I'm gonna go investigate." So she's going with the kitchen knife to the
Why wouldn't you
basement.
both go? Like, it would be better like have numbers. I don't know. I watch too many horror movies.
My
Never split
sister's
up.
really, my sister's protective of me, and like
Well, I could see that. But
with
I'm
the
just like, I
layout.
watch too many horror movies. I'm the type that yells at, like, just don't be a dumb. Go together. Like, don't split up.
Yeah, I know, but like
No, I get it.
the way the layout of the house is my parents' bedroom is at the top, and there's only one way to get there, and there's only one way to get
Yeah.
to the basement.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I get that.
so if someone was trying to get to me, my sister would see, and she's pretty protective of me. I would trust her to defend me if it came to that. So that's why I was just chilling.
Yeah.
And then she comes back and like there's nobody there, but we stay up in our parents' bedroom until they got back, and it turns out that just the washing like machine's pipe broke. But it was so loud, and it sounded like it was coming.
Well, that makes
from the
sense because
basement.
it would burst, like, or like pop or whatever, like it would. But yeah, it's gonna be loud as hell. It's funny.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. No, I've heard.
I know you said how you cannot handle like Coraline. Coraline isn't scary to me, but like scary-ish movies. So like, I can just picture that, like you being paranoid.
Oh no, I really do not get scared that easy. I just have like
Oh no, it's Kobe that can't handle scary movies. You said, right?
yeah. I
Yeah.
The reason I can't handle Coraline in those kind of movies is because of the type of
The style.
animation it is. Yeah.
Yeah, like stop motion type animation. I get that. I see how it's creepy, but like you're missing out on Coraline. Well, that's
Yeah, but
funny though.
yeah.
Like, I don't know. It seems it's on brand for you.
Yeah.
What do
My sister. Oh man. So like we
Uh,
would watch those ghost stories and stuff. And I am wise. I believe in ghosts and things like that, but I am not going to reach out to them because they're on the other side for a reason. Like, stay on that side, please.
where
But my
I fall
sister,
is I believe in them, but I call out every single thing like saying how it's BS because like it takes a lot for me to believe it, but I do believe it's out there. If that makes sense, you know.
yeah,
Like I think so many people will be like, "Oh, ghost haunting this." Like, no, it's an old house. Shut the hell up. It's not scary. It's not haunted. You know. So like,
yeah.
it depends on the thing. But yeah. What your
My
sister you said on the other
oh,
hand?
she believes in that stuff too, and we watched a lot of like ghost videos on YouTube and stuff when we were kids, and
Yeah.
she performed some sort of seance in the
She's the
house.
type like could get like a Ouija board or something.
No, uh, I would actually kill her if she got
But
a
no, I'm saying
Ouija.
like she's that type where she would like do
No,
that. I
she
guess
totally
right.
would. She totally
Oh
would.
yeah.
I wouldn't because I like if there's good ghosts, there's evil spirits, and that is not good. That is bad. That is
Yeah,
don't
demons, all
dabble
that.
in that because
Well,
you
the thing is,
cannot control who's coming to talk to you.
I'm not necessarily scared of it. Which honestly, I'm not even saying like I will or won't. Like I don't I really have like a strong stance on like, I would never do a Ouija board. Oh, I'm planning to whatever. But I get avoiding it because like really, it's like okay, you get a like it's not even that crazy fun to do from what I've seen. It's just okay, whatever. You get a small fun experience if it's fake or if it's real, and if it is real, yeah, if it's Israel the country, but then you're haunted. Like it's really like there's no like a game to it, like like doing it.
Exactly.
But I'm not. I'm also not one of those people that freaks out at crazy. But I get why. Like I understand both sides of it, kind of. Cause I'm into that stuff. Like I love watching like or below like BuzzFeed Unsolved, like those ghost videos they did. That's like the peak or not peak up. That's like the most I'm into it at this point. So
Yeah.
it's cool, but I'm not obsessed with it. I guess.
Yeah, but like my sister, she had a sleepover with her friends, and I think they did some sort of seance. And
Yeah.
I could tell because the energy around her room was just, I was so anxious. I was like,
Was it like
I didn't even know that she
that
did
cold
that.
feeling? Like
Yeah, I was
kind
just
of like
like,
yeah.
something's not right here.
So I
And
know
so,
I could be wrong, but if like an area's haunted, like supposedly like you get like a cold spot in the room, right? Like that is a
oh,
thing.
it wasn't
I think
even cold. It was just, I felt unwell.
just
Like,
off.
I was
Yeah.
anxious, and
Okay.
I knew something was wrong. Um, especially just because, like, my family is religious, and I've even like people who don't believe in God or anything have come into my parents' house and said it's just peaceful in here. And so there was
Mm-hmm.
one spot in the house that did not feel peaceful. Um and my sister, she told me about what she did at the sleepover and stuff, and I smelt like candle smoke too.
Oh,
And so I
like
was
a
like,
full on seance, basically.
yeah. So I was like, okay. I told my dad because I was like, we cannot have this in this household.
Like, what are you going to do? Get a Glock for the ghost?
No. My sister got in trouble for obvious reasons
Okay. Yeah.
because our families were like, my parents and
Religious.
stuff are religious, and we don't want a demon in our house. No way, Jose. So she got in trouble. Not in like big trouble. My dad was just like,
It was a dumb
so
thing
there's
kids do, but it's also
yeah,
like I get not wanting that. Like,
yeah,
I see both sides of the argument.
because he was like, yes, there are good spirits, but if there are good ones, there are bad ones, and you can't control who you're letting in, so don't do it.
Just like spraying holy water around her room every day now.
No, we don't. There's no holy water in our church. I
No,
think
I was joking.
yeah.
But
My dad probably took care of it with prayers or something. I'm not really sure, but the house is fine now. So
the demons went on vacation. Don't worry.
yeah, they went out. It's cool. It's fine.
I know we're going to wrap up in a minute. I'll just go over a few small topics because why not, and then we'll wrap it up. But besides me wanting to smash the fire alarm into pieces, this is a pretty good podcast.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun for you editing. Like whatever you're going to do. Good luck.
All I'm gonna do is just fix the doxing, and then we're good.
And
All of
you
the
might want to cut like the
pauses.
one like big pause. I don't know. You could see because like, I don't know. You can figure it out. Future PB, like tonight's problem.
Yeah. I honestly might end up doing it tonight. I'm here. I'm at my computer. I want my
You should
cinnamon
like
sticks.
like I should like want like have you like or I don't care because you're the one editing, but it's like getting it done early. It will just benefit you like so you don't have to worry about it last minute.
Yeah, I can already feel my sister commenting saying the seance wasn't even that bad. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for myself.
Like
Defend me
not
in the
manifesting
comments.
the comment, not manifesting, but just like predicting like the comment she's gonna put.
Oh, I can feel it.
I can hear the comment already.
Who's gonna defend me?
Probably no one. Like the comments aren't very active.
I'll get someone to defend me. I'll kick Kobe.
You'll ask Kobe to comment on the video. But I was gonna say like I haven't done much this week, but I got platinum for Minecraft. Like I was not all the trophies because there's so many DLC things to Minecraft that they add, but the core base trophies, whatever, I finally got them. It's been like years of me playing that game. Like the last trophy I had was that stupid like shoot a skeleton from 50 meters away. The reason that sucks is because you go 50 meters away, they despawn. Like I had to like get a second controller just to like keep the skeleton there.
Oh my goodness.
Like it sucked, but I finally got that. I've been wanting to get platinum on that game for so long because well, it's Minecraft. I've been playing it since I was young, like probably 12. I don't know exactly when, but for ages. That and a lot of the trophy hunting stuff and me playing games. So there's this game called Splitgate. It's just like a shooter, whatever. Like you have portals. So there's a trophy for getting 1,047 wins in it. I'm deciding to go for it just because I know the game is eventually going to shut down. I was like, you know what? If I get like, because it's 6 minute matches, so I was like, if I play like 2 matches a day, even like it's a few like at night before I go to bed or whatever, I'll eventually get the trophy. I'm wondering how long before I regret that decision because I like the game, but I'm gonna get sick of it. I'm only like 60 wins in.
I can already feel you're gonna regret it in the next like week.
Yeah, like next podcast and maybe I hate this game. No, I'm taking breaks. I'm mainly going to be doing it on like weekends. I was like, okay, play for an hour or two, get 10 wins in, whatever. Like it's going to be a slow process, but I'm saying it here now. Just so like a few months from now, if we do a sanity check, we can see where I'm at with it.
Oh my goodness!
Because I know it's gonna be bad. It's a fun game. So, what?
I'm gonna play The Sims again. I got a new anime hyperfixation. I can create them.
I have Sims 4 on PlayStation. I have not played it much. I need to get into it. Like I like those games, but I don't have the time to sink into them as much. Like where I will put the time into those games. If I'm like playing a game for like long periods of time, it'll be a story game or like Minecraft if I'm doing something. If I'm like in that like grind, that's like about it nowadays.
Sims doesn't make me motion sick, and it lets me live out my interior design dreams.
Oh, like there's a few games I should suggest to you then. Like if you're into that, like I don't know, I have a few in like my wish list that you probably would like. No, I've just been doing that. I went to go get like my PlayStation controller. I have warranty on it because stick drift. That happens on Switch. Oh, every console nowadays. But I noticed it in like 2 or 3 games, like very little. But I was going to get warranty. For some reason, GameStop's is out like they're out of stock for controllers. Like that's surprising. I don't know how.
Yeah, that's like, weird.
Like nothing's going on for like, I mean And actually, yeah, I was gonna say the new Zelda game. That's Nintendo. Like, I don't think anything major's come out for like why like controllers would be out of stock. So I'm on a waiting list for that. I'm glad I did it early before it was like too bad because now at least I'm not like stuck waiting for it when it was like I needed it at that point.
Yeah.
But I found out, which is annoying. I get it, but okay, I got a 2-year warranty back when I bought it last year. Whatever, just because you controllers you should get warranty on them. It really is beneficial. But I found out, so I'm going to get the warranty on it, use it. The warranty's gone now. So I thought it would be like, I do it, let's say a year from now, the controller acts up again, my warranty's gone, I have to get a new warranty. I thought it was like 2 years of straight warranty where if the product at all it has any problems, I could do it, but it's a one-time thing. Like if the product goes bad, I get the warranty, and it's over. Like for I didn't realize GameStop. Screw you. Even though I go there, where I used to go there a lot. Screw you guys. I don't know. Like, it seems like stupid. I understand, but it's like, bro, like I paid for 2 year warranty. Just honor it. Like it's not like I'm going to be in here every week getting a new controller. Like I don't know.
You'd
So
be
like,
surprised.
no, I didn't know people do that, but it's like, oh, GameStop. Like I just have it because stick drift happens. Like after like sometimes a year, depending how intensely you play it and what controller it is. But it's like it would have been nice having that, there for like next year if I had that problem. So L GameStop, L on GameStop. I don't know. That's about it. Like those are only like current topics. Like I have other stuff we could talk about next week probably, but yeah, like pretty chill week, for the most part. And or you already went over like your week for the most part, didn't you?
Yeah,
Like
I
just
did not
classes.
do anything other than school.
Yeah, which yes, kind of same. Just school. I did like some gaming like in my free time, and that's about it. I think like a pretty tame week. But we'll wrap it up here. This is the longest podcast by far so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Peace out, guys. If you like the podcast, like the video on YouTube, subscribe, comment, wherever. If you're listening on Spotify, download, follow. Oh yeah, join our Discord too. Link in our YouTube bio or description. Same thing. I don't know. And the Instagram bio too. If you want to follow us there, if you want to join the Discord, you can find out when videos go live, any other stuff going on, all that jazz. I don't know, just all the self promo stuff. See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.